Danny Dyer goes on a Death Wish-style rampage as he seeks revenge on his parents' killers in violent, low-budget drama Vendetta.
There was a time I would have bled to keep the red in the Union Jack. And days are long gone. Vendetta is a sort of a remake of Death Wish, which is a vigilante-type movie. I play a character called Jimmy Vickers, SAS, highly trained killer.
I'm going to annihilate you.
His mum and dad are killed in the most horrific way you can possibly think.
There's nothing to stop them doing it again. There's me.
And I basically just go on an urban safari through London, torturing and killing people.
Let me go, man, please!
One by one, in the most creative ways you could possibly imagine.
If you want to take a stand, you've got to be tall. Taller than you've ever been. You'll finish these guys and then you'll vanish.
It's okay to turn away from the screen now and again, I understand, you know, because it can be quite horrific.
They don't deserve to live. They need their hearts torn out.
Where's the money, Bob? It's not in it, Bob. You must have it in there.
We shot this in 3 weeks, 6-day week. We shot it for 100 grand. And you'd think that's impossible. That's not even like a catering budget on most films. This script lands on the floor and I pick it up and go, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is what I've been waiting for.
Drop it!
Because you cannot deny that this is a good piece of entertainment.
Please. Please, I'm sorry. Please.
100 grand, 3 weeks long. It's impressive.
Yeah, and it looks great. And Danny Dyer is interesting because he's become something of a critical punching bag, almost a punchline in many, many ways. But underneath it all, underneath all the finger pointing and laughing, he's actually an underrated actor. He can deliver when he wants to, and he's an effective presence in this movie. Having said that, it's a little bit like it wants to be Death Wish, but it's actually more Death Wish for the Crackdown meets a Rambo pastiche. It doesn't really work as a thriller, but he's effective.
I'm with Chris. I think there are many, many worse things going on in cinemas than Danny Dyer movies in general. I mean, I think this week, you know, has seen 2 of them. I mean, I think he's what he
People
always
will be
is.
surprised, by the way, by 2 critics going, yeah.
Yeah, but Danny Dyer is. I mean, I think Chris is right. I keep saying that. I sound like Nick Clegg.
Because I am right.
But I think Danny Dyer is underrated, and I think actually the way that he's treated by members of the critical fraternity is kind of a little bit repellent, actually. I mean, not everybody goes to a nice school, not everyone has a certain background. He's trying to pay his mortgage, you know, and the work that he does, I think he always brings a lot of commitment to the table, or at least, you know, sometimes. And he is here what he always is, you know, which is a talented actor, a talented, very erratic actor, with, I think, an awful lot of kind of presence on the screen, you know, who has made some, you know, fairly bad career choices. But, you know, he's not helping...
But look, the film's incredibly long, incredibly violent. Is it, I mean, I'm just...
Yeah.
Just from...
Yeah.
It feels
I'm
incredible.
giving another point.
It's about 105 minutes. It feels about 130, 140. It's almost Hunger Games 2
territory.
It's definitely, and also, I mean, you know, he's not helped, and the rest of the cast not helped. But I mean, I think it's much. Chris is right again. It looks great, actually. I mean, I think there's a real kind of sense of nocturnal London as a backdrop. You know, I think it's much, but I think it's much better directed than it's written. I think some of the lines here have never been said by anyone who hasn't just got off a spaceship. You know, and that doesn't happen. No actor should really be asked to kind of deliver those kind of lines. There's at least one character whose final word is bruv. There's another moment where a character compares something to piss rain, which I don't know what piss rain is. It doesn't sound very nice. I don't want to get caught in that.
Everyone should try piss rain once in their life.
And you've got Danny Dyer himself, who is... There's one scene in particular which is he's with his ex-wife, and it's poignant and bittersweet and a little bit sexy. And then he has to interrupt things in the middle, say, "Can I use your bathroom?" Which no actor should, again, have to do that. But, you know, I think the film itself is... It's cliched and derivative, but it's no more cliched and derivative as a revenge movie than anything Liam Neeson's done in the last few years, certainly. You know, so it's a solidly made genre movie.
Yeah, I just wish it had a bit more snap to it. It is just a little bit long. It has pretensions. It's a little bit pompous at times, but there may
there's
well be a
nothing wrong
sequel.
with that, Chris.
There could be a sequel. Vendetta.
No, there's
Vendetta
and Vendetta. No, there's a really blatant appeal for a sequel halfway through the credits. It's great.
Let me ask, film of the week.